Became a phantom.
So yeah, you know what? Every night I sleep, I hear that sound again and again.
Do you wake up in cold sweats?
I think that means
and hot sweats at the same time.
I think that means
and they kind of balance each other out.
You can talk to ghosts.
Do you?
That's
Rich,
what that means.
Do you go into the bathroom and splash water in your face and then stare at the mirror?
Yes, I've actually done that before.
Anybody want another cook? Best we get started.
Oh! Bring it.
That dude.
Blessed.
That scene is in every movie.
Oh, for sure.
That scene is in every movie.
And you can change like what genre of film it is by small aspects of it. When you're stressed out, the psychological horror is building. You splash water in your face and you look up and there's like a demon thing behind you in your mirror, and you look around and it's not there, right?
Or you do one of these.
That's a good one.
But it's always the double hand splash.
Oh yeah, you can't do one hand.
Every now and again, you do get the towel pat. That pat the face a little bit. Every now and again, it's probably a little bit more modern.
It's more 21st century.
The number one cliche next to white women falling and black people dying in movies, adjusting the rearview mirror in the car.
Oh yeah, everybody does that. Because why did it move from the last time you were in the car?
Right.
You know.
They let someone borrow it, obviously.
Someone took it for a joyride. Yeah.
I make sure Jules doesn't change where the rearview mirror is positioned because I'm not adjusting that every time I get in the car. You know what I mean? So she has to deal with
that.
Yeah. She has to deal with that.
Is this good, guys, or do I need this closer? Or?
I would put it a little closer because it's one of those mics that's not...
like the other.
Mic.
Yeah.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
That sounds good.
Podcast voice.
Don't be.
go.
You could kiss this mic because it doesn't pick up a lot.
But have these been properly disinfected, gentlemen?
No.
Yeah,
I wiped it underneath my armpit.
Really?
But it has not been used in maybe 4 weeks.
Okay, so whatever was on it died.
Yeah.
Got it.
Sure.
You know what
the
was
whole time
amazing?
I had coronavirus, I was speaking into that.
Is that both Tommy and I tested the next day, and both of us were negative.
I know it's so like I had a friend of mine who was in a room with a bunch of people. Several of them have COVID. Everybody else there didn't get it.
Yeah.
And then she also has a friend who they had a kid's birthday party. Everybody got it because one kid had it.
Yeah.
And then my parents got it from somebody who was vaccinated. They were both wearing masks and they were 6 feet apart, and they got it, and that's where I got it from. So it's like just your immune system. It's just like different people's immune systems and different people. It's just going to happen.
Moral of the story: don't talk to your parents.
Oh, I'm done with that.
Which parent specifically?
After you leave the house, it's
gave
all.
it to you?
Yeah.
Once
Once
you're
you're
gone,
18,
they're just
Your
dead.
mom gave it to you.
And then my
just
dad
dead to
got
you.
it. And then I got it. And then Jules got it. And then we all had it.
What if
And
they
then it
had-
was a big party.
You know, like if your dad was a stand-up comedian, he'd work that into his act some kind of way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
He probably wheeled out in like an iron
I'm
lung.
paying all the bills and doing this, and then what do I get for it?
Yeah.
Did your moms get you Bluetooth umbilical cords when you were toddlers, so she could, just be connected to you?
Did that happen to you?
Yeah.
Bluetooth wasn't invented when I was young.
Yeah, Bluetooth wasn't a thing in the 90s.
Umbilical cords weren't a thing in 91.
No, but I mean Bluetooth, like.
Oh, like where your teeth are blue?
Yeah, and
It's
then
like-
connect. There's a kind of cord, see-through kind of clear cord coming out.
Do you just kind of like do this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Of course.
I didn't have that.
What are fun
Yeah.
things to do with your umbilical cord once you've outgrown it?
Oh, jump rope.
Yeah.
Sure. Jump cord.
That's a good question.
I'd like to use mine as a landline for a telephone.
Well, I was kind of ahead of my time, more of a RJ45 type of guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know, get
Yeah.
that good old dial-up going. But
Yeah.
at broadband, excuse
See
me.
what kind of megabits per second you get down at.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's probably more kilobits back then.
I feel
Yeah.
like I feel like that should be an experiment somewhere. Somebody
Yeah.
should do that.
Well, they did. The
Maybe.
Matrix,
Oh, that's true.
the umbilical cords were
That's true. Attached.
essentially Ethernet.
Yes.
key.
That
That's
was
true.
It was
Yeah.
a documentary. Yeah.
Speaking of the
It was.
Matrix, did you guys see the trailer for the new one?
There's a new Matrix.
Quattro.
Yes.
I think it's
stoked.
Quattro.
And it was a great trailer.
I'm so stoked.
I
Quattro.
don't know what the
Damn
movie is
Matrix.
going to
Oh
entail.
yeah, but I'm stoked for it.
But whoever
Neo
put the trailer
in it.
together knew what they were doing.
Or
Hit all the right
Morpheus.
notes.
I'm done.
Yep.
Also, Spider-Man. I was shaking.
Yeah.
So excited for Spider-Man.
You were
Vomiting.
shaking.
Oh yeah, I was shaking.
Was that because you were connected to 10,000 volt?
I do
fence?
This, yes, I have
Yeah.
this agreement where I
The
have to be
fence
shocked
that was
whenever
made
I'm
out of
watching it.
someone else's umbilical cord. That's
Yes.
what they used it for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just like,
Yeah, yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as soon as Doc Ock came out, I was freaking out.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
ate
know,
pastry after that.
yep, I heard Willem
Ate a
Dafoe's
pastry.
laugh. I was stoked for that. And then I just saw the leak come out of showing the footage of Andrew Garfield in it, and I'm very excited.
So you basically
stoked.
A little
Yeah.
stoked.
A little stoked.
Is Tobey Maguire going to be in it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Here's my question: Is
You've already asked the question about.
James Franco going to be in it?
I don't know. That would be interesting.
Ooh.
It'll be very interesting.
Did he get canceled? Because I haven't
like
seen him in anything.
Oh, he did kind of get canceled.
Yeah,
didn't
that's
he?
true. He did, but he's also a wildly intelligent person, and I think he's probably just getting more master's degrees. So that's usually what he's doing. He has like 4 master's
Yeah,
degrees.
but he also
so.
got canceled.
Wasn't he like talking to like a girl on Instagram or something that was underage or something?
Yeah, and it sounded like it was multiple, not underage, but multiple women in
He was
there
texting
as
me
well.
too.
Yeah, see, I mean,
well, yeah, multiple
that's
underage women.
recipe for
Yeah.
trouble.
Yeah, I was 19.
Good
at the
point,
time.
Tim.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I like where you took that.
Thank you so much. Did
Yeah.
we start?
Oh, we always
Yeah.
start.
It's really like a thing where like you get into it and you're like, oh my gosh,
We're in it.
we're in it.
Oh
It's like
yeah.
the Matrix.
Yeah, it's
That's-
like it's
Holy
just
poop,
like
we're here.
It's like sleeping. It's like you don't know you're asleep when you're asleep, but you just like
Like
fall
Inception.
Oh
asleep.
yeah, I've noticed that.
You
Here's a
notice that?
concept: the
Wow.
peanut butter matrix. The peanut butter matrix.
Yeah.
Where do we go from here?
Either way, you'll find yourself in a jam.
Yeah. In the peanut butter matrix, anything's possible.
Any-
Well, you know
Anything.
what? When you're there, you got to make yourself some bread.
Indeed. But you don't want to spread yourself too thin.
Next week on
Something
the peanut butter matrix.
About creamy. I don't know. I got nothing.
Yeah,
you
that
guys
was-
took it all.
That was a little
favorite seafood.
Yeah,
to
it's
put
not
peanut
that
butter
not that
on
kind of a show.
in the peanut butter matrix.
Wow.
favorite what?
Okay.
You're in the peanut butter matrix.
Wasn't going there. All right,
Here's the
but
thing.
fine.
In the peanut butter matrix, there's seafood. What's your favorite seafood to put peanut butter on in the peanut butter matrix?
Why I always see food.
In the peanut butter matrix.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely for me, it'd be scalps. Scabs.
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 Scallops.
Is the food
Scallops.
injured? Is the food injured? Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
Richard D. Palantino with 2 sips of Oktoberfest.
You're
No.
dead to me. You're
You know what
just
that
a
was?
scallop in the peanut butter matrix.
My brain was like, no, this only has 1 syllable. That's what do you
No,
think
I
you're doing?
think the
Scalps.
intern.
Yeah.
I think
Scalps.
Rich. I think the intern manning that part of your brain was like,
oh shoot! He's in the bathroom. He's like,
because your voice is echoed throughout, like
Oh,
a
yeah.
PA system, kind
Yeah,
of. So
absolutely.
as soon as the mess up happened,
and
then-
time runs a little slower in there too.
Of course,
Yeah,
of course,
yeah.
of
Very
course.
slow.
It's like 20 to 1. Yeah.
It's a great.
Yeah.
You know what's really funny is you didn't actually get through all the
Are
topics.
you not recording?
No, I was recording.
Okay.
I just turned your mic up a little.
That's what I thought. Anyway, what did you say?
What'd you say?
You didn't get through like putting down all the topics on cards.
Oh, I got 3 of them on there.
That's all we need.
In the peanut butter
Yeah,
matrix.
Dude,
but
we're
we're
gonna be-
already like into it now,
Oh,
so we
it's too
can't
late.
like go back.
Oh yeah,
Says who?
it's too late.
Well, I mean,
magic
these
of-
guys don't know.
So we're in it
So
now?
it's
Yeah.
just kind of like,
We're in
we're
it.
going to make this up as we go.
Oh, absolutely. But let's
Yeah.
not let the audience
See,
know
this
that.
podcast is getting better than day one.
It's true. It
Yeah.
really is.
Yeah.
This is really a peanut butter matrix
In and of
full
itself.
blast.
You know, I like peanut butter with dolphin. Honestly. Yeah.
I don't know. It seems a little fishy. to
What do
me.
they call that?
Oh, no.
Felbacore?
No, I don't.
I'll give
Full
that a
disclaimer.
9.
Silence.
Full disclaimer: I
Give
don't
it a
eat.
nine.
I don't eat dolphin. But you know,
it's illegal,
I,
actually.
it's yeah.
Dolphin
That's what
chunks
I
are
hear.
pretty good, though.
Is it illegal to eat it or to cook it?
To kill
Boil it. Only to boil.
You can't kill
Only to
dolphins.
boil.
You can boil it.
You can't steam it.
I've seen it.
is illegal, but you can get it in some parts of the
You
world
can
illegally.
where it's illegal.
Apparently, it tastes amazing, but it's illegal.
But they're like
so
the
what
smartest
about
animals
it?
on the planet, so
What's that?
we don't want to kill them.
Yeah, but what
Doesn't
about
matter.
it? I think sometimes it's one of those things people only want it because they can't have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that. Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
What are other things like that? You know, things you want but you can't have.
Sometimes toilet paper.
Yeah.
If you're a very underprepared
Yeah.
person, toilet paper.
To go outside.
A peanut butter tennis racket.
That's a great point.
No, wait, that was when I was 7. No, sorry, flashbacks.
I'd rather stay in though.
Yeah,
I mean, now
I battle
would,
with that
30,
constantly.
36, yeah.
Here's the thing. I would actually.
I've been there.
When I
only
was
care-
7, I was like 50 pounds. I mean, come on.
I'd
You all
only
get
care
older.
when I couldn't do it.
Like,
I'd rather stay in in my room, just
Look out the
playing
window.
like Genesis and
What a beautiful day.
doing
Yeah.
doing stuff all day, and
Yeah.
then if I screwed up and I got grounded or something, we called it punishment in my community. If I got on punishment,
What do you mean by your community?
like the community that I owned,
Oh, gotcha.
it's kind of like Monopoly.
You own a community.
Right.
Yeah, you owned like the 3 red
Oh,
properties.
wow.
In a row.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm colorblind, so
How
they
much
probably
did you
was
make?
more. They probably looked orange.
Gotcha.
Did you make some good rent off of that?
They
Yes
double
and no.
if you have a monopoly.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
I do want to get together and do a
Tommy's done.
Monopoly day
Tommy.
because
That'd be fun.
Let me tell you why.
Tommy, come back to us. Tommy.
There
Yo, our audio listeners are loving it. Let me tell you.
aren't enough people who will play Monopoly.
Dude, I love Monopoly.
I like
I play it
Monopoly.
all the time.
Played Monopoly Deal
People
for
hate
the first time.
Monopoly.
I'm dead serious.
You're not playing it now, first of all, so I know you're lying.
Monopoly Deal was amazing, by the way.
Secondly, I was with you on Saturday, and not one mention of
What was happening Saturday?
not enough Monopoly.
No, that's true. Guys, I think what should happen is that I know Tim Brooks is here, whatever, but I think what we should do is, because I haven't been here.
I think we should sing happy birthday to you.
Well, we could do that too.
Yeah.
Which is a great idea. And then I think we should interview me, and then everything makes sense, right?
Pause.
Happy
birthday
to you.
I don't have a part to the remix.
Go like,
Birthday to Rich.
Happy birthday to
that was
Nice.
beautiful, guys. That was really good.
Way
That was
to
the most
go.
somber happy birthday I've ever
Yeah,
heard.
you know, we really just wanted to bring it down.
Oh,
Yeah.
you did?
Yeah.
Life
did.
in a peanut butter matrix. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Well, Saturday was my birthday, guys.
Yeah.
Skip around the room.
Sunday was your
Skip
birthday.
around the room.
Sunday was my birthday, but Saturday was my birthday party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Birthday pad thai.
It was really fun, guys. It was a great time.
Yeah.
We had a
Yeah.
1920s themed murder mystery.
Really upset
Yeah.
we didn't go with the other theme though.
Yeah, the
Oh, was it 1800s?
yeah. I'm not sure if we can talk about what we were talking
No,
about.
of course not.
Oh,
but I'm
boy.
just saying that
We'll talk
would've-
about afterwards.
that would have been a home run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you brought out the fork collection?
Yes.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry,
that
Steve.
was this
We're not going to
episode.
do something like that. I know.
Oh, yeah. You're not gonna, yeah, okay.
We're not going to do that.
Wait till
Sure.
they try to pull something on us again.
Oh, no, it ain't happening tonight.
But it was really fun. There was the
I don't believe
1920s murder mystery. I was killed. Actually, then I played another character who was P.I. Pinkerton, the investigator.
I was calling them pie all night.
Yeah, you would call me Pie.
Nice.
I think
Nice.
And I got some really cool
Life of
gifts.
Pi.
I got a plot of land in Scotland, and now I'm a lord of Scotland, and Jules is a lady of Scotland.
Okay.
I got a Nintendo Switch, which I'm very excited about. I've switched it up.
Great.
Yeah.
So
I've
good.
switched my life up, really.
Yeah.
What else
We
happened?
wish
Tim?
you would.
Folks
really
back
do.
home are gonna love that.
A lot of drinking, laughing. We played some Super Smash Bros.
Oh, yeah.
Any tickling?
No, honestly, not enough.
Any ice cream?
Because you left.
There was no ice
You
cream.
were.
Oh.
You're clearly the
Tickle monster.
tick- tickling
You're the
magistrate.
tickle monster.
Tickling
Yeah.
magistrate.
the
Hey,
Duke of Tickling.
Hey, Tommy.
Duke of tickling.
Thanks for coming to half of all of my birthday party things. We played golf. He left after the front nine. Okay, he played half of golf.
That's really what Tommy is known for.
Yeah,
though,
he was at the party for half the time.
He just
Yeah.
he half is yeah. I'm not gonna say it.
Oh, and we were all dressed in 1920s attire, and he wasn't.
Okay, so I was trying to decide between
maybe
like so the theme on the invite was pretty loose. It was 1920s, and I didn't know whether to like
To go
okay.
23, 29.
Well, I didn't
you
know whether to go like
some-
okay, what person in the 1920s? Like what about a
exactly
really poor chimney sweep?
Yeah, a
like,
poor
covered
chimney
in dirt?
sweep. Yeah,
That
were
would
you
be good,
covered in
actually.
dirt?
Or what about someone in their 20s? Or what about somebody in
Right.
the 2020s?
Yeah.
So you were playing somebody in the 2020s in their 20s.
Yes.
So you actually went above and beyond. You
I
didn't do just
actually-
one
Look
aspect.
at
Went
that.
like
No,
super
it was
Look at that.
double entendre.
Wow.
I
He
actually
didn't
had a
even
gold
know.
chain
You
in the
didn't
car
even
that
know.
I
They
didn't
didn't
wear.
know.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna know.
No one's gonna know.
No one ever told you.
How would they know?
How would they know?
How would they
Hey,
know?
yeah.
How would they know? Who's going
How
to know?
would they know?
Do you have Tic Tac
I do not, but I see a lot of them on the Instagram
on
reels.
TikTok?
Yeah.
Oh,
Reels.
TikTok
Yeah.
ends up spilling over in Instagram.
it
Yeah, it
does.
does.
You know
Yeah.
what? The same
It's
Same
like
now.
okay.
So
Yeah.
as someone who absorbs and is entertained by content, I think it's so lazy because all you're doing is literally saving your TikTok video and reposting it to Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
But as a content creator, I think it's super like innovative.
if every
Because
minute
I do
counts,
that,
yeah.
Because I do that. I'll post something on Twitter. I'll screen capture the tweet and I'll post
yeah.
it on
yeah.
Instagram.
Yeah, people do all
See,
the time.
we save a
So-
whole bunch of time, but just
Yeah.
not doing it at all.
That's true. That's true.
My fault. My fault. I hate social media, and it's a problem for me. Okay,
Yeah.
it's a problem for me.
Well, if you had Judy Garland, like we do right now,
It would change
it
everything.
would change everything.
Because I think Facebook existed in Oz, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's
Yeah,
Judy
it was
Garland?
in the color portion of Oz, not the black
Whoa,
and white
Steve.
portion. Yeah. Sorry about that. I didn't want to go to race, but that's what it was.
Right. So, who's Judy Garland?
She played Dorothy. Or
I'm going to pretend
Darth
you
Vader.
didn't say that.
Yeah, she played Dorothy.
Is that a sweet spot for you, Steve?
Well, she played Dorothy in Wizard of Oz.
Dorothy
which
and
is
Wizard of Oz, which
only
is
one
a
of the most
classic.
well-known movies of all time.
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen that or know what we're talking about, drop dead.
Tim Brooks.
Well,
Tim Brooks.
I know what. I've never been a movie guy.
Ooh, slam.
I've never been a movie guy.
That's not
ever.
true at all.
He's been a
actually,
comic
so,
guy.
Yeah, that's not true at all. Right? That's not true at all.
No, I'm not that like guy that you can go, oh, the so and so actor or actress who was in movie X. Or,
Oh, so you're
like
not
I've
like
never
me.
been.
Tommy's getting ready. Watch out.
Tommy's getting angry.
Yeah, I've never. I'm so. Hey,
I don't
look,
even know why
Tommy.
you wrapped it around there. You're just like, let's go.
Favorite cartoon bear? Go.
Yogi, obviously.
Yeah, Yogi, hands down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any takers? Any takers? Going once, going twice.
Flipper.
Okay.
Okay.
Binky and Arthur.
There it is.
What a dumb name. Binky.
Binky.
Someone had to think of
Isn't
that.
that what you like you suck on when you're a baby? It's called
Or
your
sometimes
binky.
a blanket.
Yeah. Or blanket.
Bluetooth in my childhood.
Yeah, it's true.
Bluetooth binky.
A Bluetooth binky.
BTB baby.
Oh man.
Well, should we say who's here?
Yeah, we should. We are joined today by Timothy Macy Brooks.
You got all somber there for a
I
second.
did, and
We
I'm not
joined
happy.
together today.
We, brethren, we gather, and we are joined by Tim Brooks, who is also working towards establishing a new order, new world order, if you
Yeah.
will.
Yep.
In his
A new McDonald's
The
order.
worshipful.
in the worshipful Wizard of Oz, Tim Brooks. How's it going, man?
Tim!
Do you know the Andy
Tim is
Griffith
going to
theme
kill
song?
all of us now. Hide the knives.
Yeah. Is it
the
a
forks.
secret? Are we allowed to say what group you're a part of, or is that secret too? Because I know there's so many secrets in
Right.
your little group that you
Anything
have,
that
right?
you can find on the internet is not a secret.
Well, there you
Of
go.
course,
Wait, are you actually
absolutely.
a part
And
of
they're
the
in
Freemasons?
national.
I am.
They're in
I would not
national
lie about
treasure.
that. Anyone
So it's like
who
a whole
does
deal.
is a
That's
very
true.
Yeah.
The Knights
This is
Templar.
interesting.
interesting
The
person.
Knights
They were part
Templar.
of the
I have
Freemasons.
questions for you.
Freemasons.
Yep.
I have answers.
Same,
Fire away.
one and the same.
Wow. When did you find out about Freemasons?
I was just gonna say, when did you find out that you were a Freemason?
How did you know you were a Freemason?
You missed an opportunity.
Sorry,
Tommy, I
heard a
love this
phone
look,
ringing.
by the way, where you're just holding the microphone in front of you.
Yeah.
You just feel like you feel like this
game
is
show.
this is more you. Yeah.
I became a Freemason, and sorry, I hear a phone ringing. And it's like
It's mine. It's back there. What you know? What
in
they don't know won't kill 'em.
February of 2013.
Okay, so it's been roughly 9 years.
It's been huge. Yeah,
8 years. But yeah.
Roughly 9.
Very
Very
roughly.
roughly.
I said rough.
he did
Yeah.
say roughly. Yeah, it's been the best decision I ever made in my life. I didn't know it at the time, but I know that now.
Is there like a place that you gather as a Freemason?
Yeah, so my particular lodge gathers at the Most Worshipful Prince Hall Grand Lodge,
Of
Pennsylvania.
Of course, that's what it's called.
It is at 4301 North Broad Street.
Okay.
Passed
So
it before.
basically, the closest major intersection is Broad and Hunting Park. It's right
No, wait,
there.
I want to know where the names are coming from of like worshipful and what is that about?
Sure, so I
Yeah.
don't
It
want
feels
to take
very
over. I
unnatural.
don't want to take. Arguably, isn't everything unnatural until it is?
My grandma once.
Tim, I don't. You can't bring
Is that
logic.
so deep?
You can't
Was that
bring
so
logic
deep?
into this,
That
Tim.
was so deep for him.
I was just like, okay,
Steve just blue screened.
flew right over my head.
He just blue
That's right.
screened. It's like,
Does
oh,
not
man.
compute.
The intern in his head kind of was
Yeah.
You may
Oh,
need to
yeah.
install your operating
It's-
system again.
Where
It
are you
stopped
taking
switching wires around.
like, oh man.
that does not compute.
That does not compute.
Blast them.
I'm sorry. The question: where does what name?
The names like worshipful wizard and
Sure. So Rich is a jerk. First and
Rich
foremost.
is a jerk.
I'm
we
calling
will
my shots.
definitely-
Like it is.
I do
Oh, I
take
gotta keep an eye on time. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, keep it on.
I do take masonry very seriously. It's something that's very near and dear to my heart.
Such a good interview.
Sorry, I'm just kind of trying to add a little ambiance.
Oh, a little.
Yeah.
Gotcha. A little dramatic effect there. And it
Tommy, do a heartbeat.
worshipful.
Oh, there you go.
If you take a look at kind of like the definition.
It's like Jumanji in here. Right?
That is Jumanji. I expect the rhinos to come through the door.
So anyway, the
I'm sorry,
definition
keep
of
going,
a
Tim.
wizard.
In
Yeah,
short,
keep going.
In short, it's synonymous to admirable.
Okay.
So
okay.
without giving everyone listening like a history lesson, and please,
Yeah.
I could butcher something. Go and do your own research.
Yeah.
But it basically is, and I'm doing a really,
Tommy, relax.
really bad job. But
Tommy attack.
It's synonymous to someone who's admirable, someone that you have a deep, immense respect for.
So,
But you're not actually worshiping a person.
right.
Why don't you go by Admiral instead? You know,
We go by Admiral.
Because we're on land. If we met on ships, maybe.
Oh my
Have
gosh.
you ever been to the Freemasons Temple near City Hall?
No, that's one North Broad. That's the right worshipful Grand Lodge.
Are you the one-
Can
You're
you
at
not
the
go
left.
there?
are you at the wrong
You're at
one?
the left one.
That's right. We're at the most worshipful Prince.
Oh.
So which one's better? That's what I
So
want to know.
yeah,
Right
which
or
is better,
most?
right or most?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't mean to steal your thunder there.
It's all subjective. Depends on who you ask.
And your attitude too, right? It's all about the
I
attitude.
would say, yeah.
Do you guys
Yeah.
battle each other in Monopoly every like Thursday night?
No, we do Smash Brothers.
Oh, you guys smash?
We do Smash Brothers.
Did you ever see the movie
Smash
or read the
burgers.
book War and
Yeah.
Peace?
No, I have not.
Okay, it's
Mason
like a long
started
Russian
that.
novel.
Who's
But the
Warren?
main character becomes a Freemason.
Elizabeth
Oh,
Warren
that's
piece.
cool.
Really?
War and Peace.
Oh yeah,
War
it's a
and
very
Peace.
It's like 1,000 pages.
Yeah.
or
But
more,
the
maybe
TV,
2,000.
the
It's like the-
miniseries, awesome TV.
It's the butt of a lot of
Really
jokes
It is. Yeah.
Really?
Why so?
A lot of memes.
because of how long it is.
But Paul Dano
like- Oh, I
and
see.
Lily James are in it.
Oh really? Lily
Yeah.
James.
When you say
Lily
something isn't
James.
very long, you say this isn't a War and
James.
Peace novel.
Got it.
There you go.
There it is.
That's what it is.
There
right
it is. Yep.
Well, that's fascinating. I did not know that. And also,
Someone did.
I know that, I know that you guys are.
Wasn't rich.
I know that you guys are in communication with extraterrestrials. I know that you are working with other groups to form a new world order, and
Nicolas
I will find out
Cage.
what you're doing.
Nicolas Cage, especially in National Treasure.
Yeah, you guys have a lot to do with that,
Right.
jerks.
Yeah.
What's national treasure? It's not world treasure. Think about that.
That's
Ooh.
true.
Think about that.
yeah.
It would be New World Order
Yeah,
treasure.
it was. Yeah, it's true.
What if
Yeah.
while I was talking
New
about this,
national
people
order.
people in suits came and carried me out? What would you guys do? And then Tim's just carries on. What would you guys
Yeah,
do?
I wouldn't think anything of it. There are enough things you're involved in like ankle deep level.
Yeah.
Where I'm just like, yeah, that's probably
Ankle deep.
that's probably right.
There's so much truth to that. Oh man, that's funny. So Tommy is very interested in percussion work tonight.
Tommy is the percussive master of our.
I'm very curious
podcast this
of
evening.
the audio listeners.
Yeah.
What do you wanna know about
This
it?
is gonna be
Yeah.
a real treat.
What do you want to know about him, Tim?
really feel
I'm
like
curious
Ask
as
him
to
a
how their
question.
imagination flows on episodes where it's like this noise. What's happening?
What is happening?
Yeah.
Because at least if you're watching, you can see someone about to do something.
Well, if you go on YouTube,
Right.
you can
Brace
watch us
forward.
all naked.
yeah,
Every week.
That's how we film.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
not
Every week.
That's not false.
Well,
Yep.
yeah. No, I mean,
Oh yeah.
But
I mean, you could be getting a whole lot more money if that were true, right?
A lot
you
more.
you know it.
A lot more. We'd be
I
on a
feel
lot
like-
more websites. Trust me.
Yeah, we'd be on other things. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Other types of tubes.
yes.
Yes. Yes.
Absolutely.
Hey, Rich,
yo.
it's great to hear you feeling better.
I am.
Yeah.
Why wasn't I feeling better in the first place?
No, I was supposed to ask you that.
Who's
Oh.
supposed to ask us?
Well, yeah, so as our listeners know,
Okay, keep going.
Some of them know, some of them don't. I only put it on Facebook.
well, if people don't know, the reason we've been on hiatus for a while is because
Buy
I had Toads Coves.
Toads Codes.
I had Toads Coves. And
Topic change. Oh,
oh
okay,
great,
Never
I'm
mind.
so glad I'm going to keep going while there's music in the background.
The music.
So I had COVID. I got it from my parents, who shall remain nameless,
Unless you know them.
unless you know them. And
This is really heartfelt.
there was a moment there where I didn't think I would make it, but here I am
He's here.
amongst you all, and I wish to share my message of love to everyone in this room, and everyone beyond. I
Share your love note.
this life is too short. This life is too short to be worried about fevers, little sniffles, things like that. When I was lying there on the couch watching Game of Thrones, bored to tears, and then a tornado cut through and cut my power off and my internet, and then all I did was lay there because there was nothing to do. Nobody to talk to because my phone service was so bad. And while I was there, I was thinking about how much I love everybody. So there you go. That's that. But anyway,
More on Rich's heartfelt story right after this.
Pow! Are you looking for a new Honda? Pow! Are you looking for an Acura? Then you came to the right place. Anyway, so that was a commercial. So anyway, I got COVID from my parents.
Yeah.
Parent coves.
I'm
I'm just amazed that, like, the power went off. Like, we had that huge storm come through.
oh yeah,
From
tornado.
Hurricane Ida, from the remnants of Hurricane Ida.
Tornado.
We had multiple tornadoes in the area. One of them near your house.
Yes,
Totes needs.
it was right behind my house at the power line trail,
Yeah.
and we went to the cornfield back there, and it was all flattened.
Yeah, I saw pictures.
That was crazy, and except little parts that were like spun up, like where the tornado was at.
Yeah.
And it looked like signs because all the corn was like in a circle,
Yeah.
all flat. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
A circle.
So,
A girl can dream.
Tommy's face just
Yeah.
A
Tommy's
girl
just,
can love.
it's like
The corn
So-
is
Tommy's in a
calling,
Disney movie right now.
but not enough.
Sorry, everybody.
I was there in the cornfield.
Oh, man.
So where's this cornfield at? Is it near your parents?
No, it's near
on
their
the power
place.
line trail
They got the trail that goes behind their house.
in Horseshoe.
Yeah, there's cornfields back there because
That's
there's
so
farms.
crazy.
Yeah, it's and it was when we were walking back there, you could look at the tops of the trees and see the path the tornado took as it just wreaked havoc. As it wreaked havoc on the neighborhood. A lot of roofs, little roofs were damaged.
Roofs.
Roofs.
trees.
And
Mad roofs, yo.
Roofs.
Several roofs, like multiple of them.
Yeah.
The rubes and the grooves.
Right, indeed.
Yeah.
And you could see the path the tornado took. There was flooding. There was so much damage. And we have terrible cell phone service. So our internet's down.
Tommy.
Internet's down, and I can't use my phone. I don't have any power. I was so bored. And but during that time, I had a
You had an epiphany.
I had an epiphany, and I don't remember what it was, but I started reading books.
That's what it was. You were like, I gotta read books.
I'm gonna
But
read
even then,
I gotta read
probably
books.
could
Oh
only
my
read
gosh,
books up
that's
to a
the
certain
answer.
point,
Oh yeah,
because-
I got done. I was done with reading books.
Yeah.
at
Well,
one point.
no,
yeah,
well, even if you were,
You were about to go outside and lay your own lines.
Yeah,
it's not light out anymore. So like,
yeah. We would go to bed at like
Yeah.
7:30 because there was nothing else to do, and it was
Well,
very boring.
I think,
Yeah.
I've been in that situation before, and it's like one of
I
those
feel really
things where
hurt
you're
now.
actually happy to go to work because you get to go
Oh,
out
yeah.
of the house. You
Yeah.
know? I know you couldn't because of your situation, but
Yeah, sucks for you.
Oh yeah, I also had COVID.
right.
When Jules left to go back to work,
That was the perfect storm. It
Good
was.
point.
It was.
Congratulations.
I hated that.
Yeah.
It was 3 days of just I couldn't do anything.
I love.
And
We texted you and we're like, "Hey, how's it going?" You're like, "I'm bored to death."
Yeah. Yes.
so my future house, when we buy our future home, there was going to be a backup generator there that is hooked up to natural gas line, and there's going to be an automatic switch that kicks when we lose power, because I am never living without power ever
Yeah.
again. Because if I wanted to live without power, I would have been born in the 1800s.
Well, just make
but
sure.
I chose not to.
Make sure you take out like an extra $20,000 or $30,000 for that.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, that'll be part of my house.
Yeah.
I'll
You know,
roll
the
that sucker in
funny
the
part
mortgage.
about it is, you said you can't imagine going that far without
It's good jazz.
power, but it's because we have all that we've had. Like if you go back when they didn't have power,
Yeah.
they
had no
they
power.
weren't bored because they didn't have
Yeah,
Like Little House on the Prairie.
exactly.
Yeah.
They weren't bored.
that's a
Nope.
book, right?
Yeah.
And a
Movie.
TV show.
I mean, TV show. Sorry.
Yep.
Have you ever seen Anne of Green Gables?
I low
I know
key
this song.
love that movie.
It's a great song. Hey, Tommy, turn the music off. See, he listens
It's been
to
a
my
long
commands. Yeah.
You were going a long time
We
right
really
there.
let that hang.
You really
We
did.
did.
You
Yeah.
did.
Green Gables is a good movie.
Anne of
I
Green
love
Gables,
Green,
great
yeah, Anne of
movies.
Green. I blame
Sarah
my mom.
Plain and Tall.
Oh, I think they watched that one too. I wasn't in that one for some reason.
Christopher Walken was in it.
Oh
boy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Walken.
You know, I'm looking for Sarah Plain and Tall. It's Christopher Walken.
it was good. It was good.
Yep.
Oddly, every time
Yeah.
I've ever seen him, he was standing.
Funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was not walking.
Okay. Well.
That was good, man.
Now
Oh, okay.
we run into a crossroads,
Yes.
a discrepancy of sorts. Who done it?
Oh,
Yeah.
Who done it right?
that's right.
Who done it
Let's
On-
get teams. Let's get two sides and vote.
on the right and the left?
I've
Yeah.
seen
Yeah.
I've seen Christopher standing.
Oh, Christopher running, Christopher
I've seen
crawling.
Christopher laying, even sitting.
Yeah.
I can't really say I've seen him walk.
Yeah.
You know
Definitely
what?
not seen walking.
I have seen him strolling.
They
You
should
see
even
me
stroll.
strolling. They hating.
Oh, I watched Independence Day while I was sick, and
Really?
and just for the sake of watching Jeff Goldblum in it, and I was laughing at how he just talks and acts.
Yeah.
and I was having a blast.
Did you
He
did you
is my
watch
spirit
Independence
animal.
Day?
No, I did not. That one I heard is absolute.
I
Garbage.
heard it was bad.
So I did not watch that,
Dang.
but I watched the first one, and it's a great.
First one is great.
It you know what? It's so campy, but it's
It
so
is.
great.
Oh my gosh! It's,
You know?
Jeff
it's-
Goldblum is my spirit.
It's fantastic.
animal.
Yeah.
Oh, he's great, man.
Hands
Yeah,
down.
He's so good.
he's good.
Do you ever watch him on like late night like talk shows?
Oh, yeah.
he's just so.
He's bizarre,
Yeah, he
But-
just
but
comes
I
at
love
you
it.
from totally different angle.
and he's just 100% himself.
yeah,
You know.
He is
unapologetically.
uniquely
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's no nothing else like.
No one,
Who's
no
the
one
best
does
talk
anything
show
like him.
host interviewer? Like, who's the best at interviewing guests?
Interviewer.
Guest or host?
Host.
Host.
Hands down. What's his name? Irish guy. Why can't I think
Ferguson?
of his name?
Craig
Conan.
Ferguson.
Craig Ferguson.
Oh.
Hey, Craig Ferguson.
He has
Hands
like a
down.
cult YouTube following now.
Hands down.
hate
What
that
about
guy.
him?
He's a funny guy,
Hate him.
but I'm
Really?
not a
Of
huge
course
fan
you
of his
do.
interviewing. I like Conan.
Conan's great.
I like Conan.
Yeah.
I do like Conan. I just find that sometimes he comes off a little too old fashioned. At times, like sometimes he forgets that he.
Tim, are you calling me old fashioned?
No, I'm calling Conan's behavior
Because I would agree with you if you did.
One thing I think Conan's writing is amazing. It's brilliant. I think
he was on the Simpsons, right?
Yep.
Him
yeah,
and,
but
and Bob Odenkirk, I think.
Even the other things that he's been involved with and almost
Hey, clear your throat a little bit more, okay?
kind of. No, Conan's that's Craig Ferguson. Conan's good.
Conan's great.
Bottom
My favorite
of
was
the
David
barrel,
Letterman.
like worst of all time. Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, I hate Jimmy
I do
Fallon.
not enjoy Jimmy
He
Fallon.
is the worst.
He laughs at all of his own
He
jokes.
laughs at
He
every-
laughs at
oh
everything.
my gosh!
and he's cussed like,
Right, it's like
like shut up, dude.
right.
He's over-
You're a comedian. Get used to
Nothing's
laugh.
that funny.
He's over
Yeah.
the top.
Yeah.
He's over the
He's
top.
way
very-
over the top.
He
Yeah.
overcompensates,
But not over the top like Jim Carrey type thing.
Right.
It's like no, you're laughing at your own jokes constantly,
Where
like
he-
nonstop.
Like Jim Carrey knows he's like over the top goofy.
That's
Yeah.
the first accidental curse
That's
word
an
where you weren't
accidental
trying to
one.
curse.
Yeah.
That was good.
That was it's his shtick. The shtick.
I like the first version better.
Oh, man.
No, man, you know that's his. You know,
Yeah.
My favorite interviewer was David Letterman because he would just say
He's a
things
good
to people
interviewer.
straight
I love
up.
David
Yeah.
Letterman.
Yeah.
It was
I do
so
like
funny.
Dave.
I did not enjoy watching him at all, but I will give him
Oh, yeah.
respect for
So edgy.
the fact that he is just a really good interviewer.
Dude, when he
He
had
was
Paris
great
Hilton
at what
on
he
the-
is doing.
I know. And when he had Paris Hilton on the show, it was so he was talking about something random. And then,
Oh, gosh.
Then he breaks and he's like, "So how was jail?" It was so fun.
That's
he would,
awesome.
he was
He
better.
would just straight up say stuff like
Yeah,
that.
he
all the
would.
time.
better.
He would do that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, didn't he do
Once
that
he got
to
the
Hugh
late
Grant?
show, like he
I think so.
in the
That sounds right.
you
would-
know like
I mean, he did
maybe
it to everybody,
2007, 2008 and beyond, like gold, like just amazing.
Yep.
It's weird to talk about him now like he's dead.
No.
Oh yeah.
He's not. He's
got
not.
a huge
he's alive.
beard now.
Did you ever
Well,
watch My Next
but
Guest?
I
Or
think
My Next
Yeah,
I
it's
think of
amazing,
like
really
Johnny
good.
Carson when we were kids, and you know
Yeah.
all the adults were like, "No, Johnny Carson was
Yeah.
awesome," and Johnny Carson's dead, and we're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
Johnny Carson and Letterman
I don't
are
know
pretty
what you're
similar, I
talking
think.
about."
Same era too.
Because aren't they both kind of like jokestery, like
Yeah,
kind of in
but-
that same way? Like
But
that.
Letterman was later.
Edgy.
He was later than Carson. though.
yeah, they're both alive at the same
I'm
time,
sorry
though.
we were putting you to sleep over here.
Yeah, it's just, are we not fun?
I'm sorry.
Johnny
No, they were-
Carson was
We put the U in fun.
one thing I appreciate about Johnny is he did a really good job of letting his guest be his guest. Like if they had like an act or kind of
Oh,
like
yeah.
a shtick,
He would give a lot of comedians a opportunity
right?
too.
You know,
Yeah.
Him and Letterman share a lot of like mannerisms. I think.
Oh yeah, they're
Like
all both
same-
edgy comedians. Too.
I
Yeah.
disagree.
Good.
Okay.
Who?
I disagree.
David Letterman and Johnny Carson.
I'm thinking.
I will agree with you.
Boom, we got
I'm
three
thinking
against
interview style. Like Johnny was, he was fairly straightforward.
Yeah.
I don't know that he would change the topic as directly as
David Letterman.
David Letterman did, but
Yeah,
Both of
I
them
think
were
Carson also
covered
did a
in
better job of
cream.
letting his guests
Like
talk.
both of them put
Oh, yeah,
different
he did.
huge
Yeah,
cream.
but
cells.
Letterman-
They
sometimes
did.
fell
Skin
into
was
this trap where he
covered
would
in
constantly
cream.
cut people off.
oh
It's
yeah,
covered
And
in
like because he was so
strawberries,
excited about his
creams,
next
cheese.
question.
Yeah.
Cake cream.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
I
covered
can
in
see that. I
yellow
can see
middle.
that, yeah.
It's
But I still
absolutely
love,
gorgeous.
you know,
this time of
Letterman.
year.
really, really good.
So
Someone I always thought was overrated is like just really, really bad.
How are you doing, Rich?
doing
Rich
good, man. How are you doing?
Valentino?
Doing all right.
Good, man. It's good to see.
Yes.
Emotions
Yeah.
running like a rampant
He
line.
is
Mine too.
overrated.
I had
what's the
emotions
guy
mixing
that
with
said-
yours, I think.
Jay Leno. Never liked him.
Thanks.
Jay, what do you guys?
Jay
what do you guys
Leno?
think about Jay Leno?
He was alright. I think he was
I
very
don't like
overrated.
Jay Leno.
Never liked him.
I do
Never
not
liked
like
him.
Jay Leno.
Yeah, I always thought he was kind of
I don't
annoying.
get it.
And, like he wasn't that funny.
Tried way too hard to be funny.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was a try hard a little bit. Yeah, I agree. I like
and
Jimmy
his
Kimmel.
comedy
he
was
was-
condescending.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, he would talk down to people. A
Thoughts
lot.
on Kimmel?
I like Jimmy Kimmel.
I like Kimmel. I do
I
like
think
Kimmel.
Kimmel
It
feels
took
like
him a while to grow.
condescending
He's
It took him a while
constantly
to
on
grow
drugs.
into his own,
Yes.
though.
That's what I don't like about Kimmel. Is Kimmel feels like he's constantly on drugs.
How so? What
I love
about
his
him?
Matt
I
Damon
just
thing though.
he, like
Yeah.
I just
Amazing.
every
Yeah.
time you look at him,
That's
he
so
just
good.
looks like he's either high or he's on uppers or
Yeah.
so I don't know something. He's on something.
Speaking of comedians, something
But-
really funny recently. I've been watching The Bachelor in Paradise because this is what happens when you're married for 5 years. I was watching it with Jules, and
Not to me.
Well, so they had guest hosts because Chris Harrison's not doing it anymore. And the first episode, it was hosted by David Spade, and it was so hilarious because the whole time he's
a funny dude.
Yeah, and
I like David Spade.
he was playing out that everybody knew was that like he didn't feel like being there, but he's there for a paycheck.
That's
and it was
awesome.
just so funny. Like,
All right, that's pretty good.
dude, it's worth watching.
Yeah.
It's worth watching the first episode of the new season
Just
of
'cause
Bachelor
he's
Paradise
like,
just for that.
Whatever.
Yeah. Also, I was joking about the marriage thing because I actually enjoy it, but that's a whole nother story.
But you can't admit that. You gotta
You
blame
gotta-
it on.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, it's my wife's
As a
fault.
guy, you should fake that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know, you should.
Yeah.
put a
If we've
front.
learned anything in our 2021 culture,
Yeah.
you definitely should
on now.
put on a face.
Oh, yeah.
Sports,
A funny
sports,
face.
wrestling,
Yeah.
motorcycles,
Oh, yeah.
stocks,
Beards.
poker,
Scallops.
beers.
Yep.
Come on,
Scallop.
Scabs.
We need a
Peanut butter and
poker night
scallops.
soon.
Yeah, peanut butter. Right.
we do need to play poker.
We can play poker.
Poker.
We gotta play poker.
Yep.
Pokemon Master.
That's right.
Well,
Well, it's so awkward now.
it is really awkward.
Do you
Yeah.
think so?
Really.
Well,
think so.
We,
I
I,
think
mean,
it's
I have
so-
one. We have one more thing.
oh,
think
well, we
it's
can talk
very-
about.
But we have other things that we probably should talk about.
Well, what are those things you want to
I
talk
don't know
about,
what they are.
Oh, man. Well, hey, no, we could talk about
What's that?
the world of movie trailers that are just coming out right now. You know, we got freaking Spider-Man looks amazing.
We can talk about
Didn't we just talk
talk show
about?
hosts.
Didn't we talk?
That's a
Wait,
big idea.
didn't we
Let's-
talk about that?
Spider-Man?
We talked about the trailers.
I think we talked about that before the show started.
No,
that
we
was on
didn't.
here.
No, it was on here.
Then you have comic book
Tommy's telling
comic
you.
book ideas. Are we
Yeah,
gonna roll into
let's
that?
let's talk about
We'll
that.
roll into that. All right.
Yo, so who created their own comic book recently?
I did in my head.
Well, no, not.
I did.
I mean, not of you guys, but like,
Oh.
who was like fairly high profile? This is an actual question for
Oh.
you guys. Fairly high profile created their own comic book.
Oh, I heard. Who was that? Hold on, don't tell me. I actually do know this.
It sounds like
What are the odds he knows it?
No, I know this.
Who
I
wants
know
odds?
this.
Who wants odds? I'll give you 3-2.
Charlie Sheen. It was Charlie Sheen.
Dang it! You should have taken it.
It was Tiger
It
Blood.
was not
Oh
Tiger Blood.
no, it was.
It was Amelia
It
Clark.
was Richard Simmons, wasn't it?
get the heck out of here.
Amelia Clark.
Are you
created her own-
serious?
Yeah. Yeah. It's. I mean, it is as left wing feminist as you can get.
Oh,
but,
okay.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
But I mean, just the fact that she went through
That
that
is
creative
so cool.
process is pretty neat.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is awesome. I would love to create a comic book. And I don't,
So what? I mean, yeah. What comic book would you create if you
Yeah.
created a comic book? What would it be about?
I think Tim should go first because he has an idea for one
Tim,
already.
You got one already?
It popped into his Freemason brain of his.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Check this out.
Okay. I'm here.
So
Picture this. That's what you got to say first of your pitch.
Picture.
I can see it now.
Yep.
You're in an elevator.
Put a picture on a wall in your
Top of the
in your
line.
head.
Yep.
Top floor.
Also, make sure you work in your pitch. That's where so and so comes in. You got to work
Yeah.
that into your pitch. You know what I mean? So, like,
Yeah.
picture this, say it, then bring it. That's where
The
the
Rock
superhero comes in.
Oh,
comes
right.
in.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yep.
Got it.
Okay, got
Gotcha.
it.
Okay.
We're investors. You're pitching your idea.
So
to
I
us.
have a loose concept. Okay. So you ever have a thought on what if I would have done this or what if I would have done that?
Yeah.
Every day.
So
as soon as I wake up.
Every time we do this,
This is getting real dark, Tim. It's better get lighter.
so
soon.
the whole series or you know I don't want to call them chapters but you know the whole series into like the next season or whatever
I gotta sit up.
is
please
one
do.
day but each issue is a decision that you would have made that day. So you wake up and you go, hey, I'm going to go here or whatever. Like issue number 1 is what you actually did.
Yeah.
And you get presented with your issues throughout that day. And issue number 2 is what you would have done if you made the first alternative decision that day. And then you live that out, what could happen. And then
Now, where does
issue number 3. And this is where
And they all kind of weave
Don Knotts
together.
comes in.
This is where Don Knotts comes in. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
I like that.
that's, man, that's throwing a monkey wrench in here.
No. But no, I think like you know,
Tommy looks really high today.
it's
Tommy's just there going.
what was
Tommy,
what
I'm
was,
surprised you didn't do a Don Knotts voice right
Yeah.
there.
what was in those cookies?
peanut butter.
Were there peanut butter in the cookies?
What kind of peanut butter?
Did I miss that?
Peanut butter matrix.
If there was peanut butter in there, I would have done
I
it.
really
not
want the
allergic to
episode
it.
to be called
You're
peanut.
not allergic to it.
No, there's not. It's just good. Okay, good cookie, brown sugar, brown butter.
Go.
Brown butter, brown sugar.
Top
So Don Knotts comes in.
top
Don Knotts comes
3
in.
worst allergies. If you had to have these allergies and you're embarrassed to admit that you're allergic to
Yeah.
this, top 3.
So this is a side note
That
to
you're
our current
embarrassed?
comic book thing.
Yes.
I'd read a comic book about allergies. About allergies, like allergens fighting each other.
Oh, so this is
Oh,
actually
I
a nice
see.
kind of tie into your
Yeah,
comic
exactly.
book.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
The heroin is like ragweed.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
no. The hero. So different allergens are fighting each other. The hero
Is like an EpiPen.
Yes.
Okay. There we go.
Yo.
They're fighting each other for world domination. The EpiPen comes in and is like
Epic Pen.
Epic Pen.
That's
I was
where
just
the
thinking
EpiPen
that.
comes
Epic
in.
Pen. Nice.
Yeah.
Epic
Oh, snap.
That's good. But 3 worst allergies. Well, any kind of food allergy to me. But I would say
Yeah.
being allergic to chocolate, I would end my life. And I'm sorry to anybody who is allergic to chocolate. You don't have to end your life.
Chocolate would be a
but I
tough
would.
one to be
But
allergic
Rich
to.
would end your life.
I would end your life if you're allergic to chocolate. Look out.
Yeah.
If I was allergic to, let's see.
I'd say fruit.
If I was allergic to gluten, things
Oh
would be
yeah,
bad.
that would suck.
Things would be really bad.
Yeah, I would not like that.
Freshwater
Yeah.
salmon.
Freshwater
Upstream
salmon.
trout.
Not the salty kind.
No.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I think
Tidal
what's
wave
really
catfish.
weird is I have a friend who she's allergic
Clearwater
to fruit.
dill.
To
If she
fruit.
eats it in its natural state.
Wait, what's this?
Like, so if she grabs a watermelon or an apple or strawberry and eats it, she'll
Yeah.
have a breakout. But if it's blended, she's fine.
See, now,
That's
apples,
weird.
It's
actually,
super weird.
you can have an allergic reaction when you bite into apples.
But just biting into it.
Just biting into
But it's
it.
not the apple itself. What is this? Some kind of chemical
It
that's
is.
released?
It's like it's something in the, I think in the skin, like right when you.
Really?
Yeah, I forget what it's called.
But it like kind of releases after
It
it's
releases
like broken
something.
open?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Well, that's
and,
weird.
and you know, you just everything just becomes itchy around your mouth.
Okay. Well, I used to get that with pineapple.
You gonna make a joke, Tim? No, make a joke.
What? This is the way I react to that.
Hey, Tommy.
Sorry.
No, you're good. It's funny. It's funny to watch you in your native element tonight.
Yeah. So Tommy has a lot of weeks of pent up energy right now.
Yeah.
It's
Well, that and Tommy's busy.
he is busy.
Tommy's a
What are you
busy
busy- what
guy.
are you
He's
busy
been
with, Tommy?
Yeah. What are you busy with, Tommy? What's been going
Doing
on?
the dishes in every neighborhood, every earthly neighborhood. I go through the dishes.
That's your comic book idea.
Yeah.
This is guy.
those
Yeah.
dishes.
I can
He's
see it
got
now.
Ravioli.
It's going to be a
There's
while.
dishes.
Yeah.
You know?
Someone's got to scrub 'em off.
They need to be done.
That's
And
where
that's where
And it's
Dish
called,
Man comes in.
Don Knotts comes in.
it's where the ravioli guy comes in.
That's where Jeff Goldblum comes
Yeah.
in.
Well,
Oh, we got so many dishes here.
Dishes.
So doing these dishes, Tommy, are you more of a
Oh, we can also
dishwasher
make-
guy or are you more of a hand washer guy?
Other
And do you go
people's or
rag or
mine?
sponge?
Oh, thank you for asking. I am a hand washer guy, and I like a good sponge.
Like one side abrasive, like a
Yes,
Too Faced,
I always
like a
like-
Harvey Dent,
Yes.
like a
Ah.
abrasive one side
yin
and
yang.
really
A yin
approachable
and
on the
a
other
yang.
side.
Uh huh.
We named our robot vacuum Harvey because he knocks a dent in the cleaning.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Pretty cool.
Actually-
That's
Pretty funny.
dumb.
Wow.
That was Jules' idea. So you just insulted my wife.
comic
Gotta
book
kill you.
idea.
Did you put an
the
iPod on him?
Peanut butter
Call him
matrix.
Well,
DJ Roomba?
Equal opportunity.
That's what you
We did
should've
that
done.
once.
That's what
Yeah.
you should have done.
I really wanted to call him Alfred, but
Aw.
Oh yeah.
Jules
happened?
didn't do that.
Are
Rip
those new
Alfred.
shoes?
Hmm?
Those are nice sneakers.
I have. They're somewhat new. I've had these for
The bottoms don't look new.
You said that was the vacuum cleaner.
You look very H&M tonight.
I feel like any.
Are you a
These
model
are,
there?
Or
I'm
this-
not wearing
Whoa,
anything.
is this an H&M commercial?
Oh my gosh.
No, actually, because I'd be failing
the
it miserably.
cameras?
This is Express.
I was going to
These-
guess Express.
This is Express.
I knew it.
These are Nordstrom. So sorry to
course.
mess it up.
I mean, the
Okay.
fact that you know that.
What am I? Oh yeah, these are also Cole Haan shoes. I know that.
And
I don't care
Steve,
about
I'm
what-
going to say either the Stranger Things website
Target.
or Amazon.com.
Target,
Okay.
Wizard World Comic Con,
Nice.
and the internet.
Okay, here we go.
oh.
Shoes.com.
okay.
Hey, don't call your website shoes.com, and that's obvious, right?
Yeah.
Socks. From
Did you
Rite
get
Aid.
them
Yeah.
from socks.com?
Oh, from Rite Aid.
From Rite Aid, yeah.
Why did you
Rite
go to
Aid
Rite Aid for socks? dude?
It was a crazy night.
Rite Aid socks.
I
Jeans
don't
from
know
where?
where I got these. Oh, jeans are from Primark, actually.
Oh, Primark is hit
Yeah.
or miss.
Primark jeans.
Wow.
They are.
They got some good stuff
And
sometimes.
the
Then it's like,
shirt,
what the heck
clearly
is this?
I'm the only one playing for the home team tonight.
Yeah.
No, you're doing it out of respect.
So
Yeah, we made you wear this.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me wearing the podcast shirt and you guys not wearing the shirt.
Yeah.
What is that?
It means you've taken
How
over.
is this good for anybody?
Well,
I got nothing on that one.
Well, I think it's
Ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, it's good for the folks of Topeka, Kansas.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe
filling up their diapers
Omaha,
with
Nebraska.
stupid ideas and mustard.
That's the area code for, oh my God. That's the area code for Topeka, Kansas. It's from a movie.
oh my God.
oh man,
He was so like shocked.
It's from Black Dynamite. And if you are under the age of 18, I do not recommend watching it, but it is a great movie.
Right. You'll appreciate
Alright.
it more
Yeah.
in your 30s.
I haven't seen that.
It's so
I
funny.
should
It's,
probably watch
it's hilarious.
It's filmed
hilarious.
Yeah.
like a 70s blaxploitation
Yes.
movie.
Yeah,
Yes.
Michael
Michael
Jai
J.
White. Yeah, oh,
So
so
good.
so funny.
Michael,
boy.
he's amazing. It's so funny.
Oh my God.
That whole scene, if you know what we're talking about. Whoa.
Oh, man.
Anyway, comic book ideas. Man.
You know what would be a good idea for a comic book?
You already had
ready
your,
for this?
your turn, but yeah.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I thought we were just spitballing.
No, keep
That's
going.
what they do with the
This gives me
Freemasons, you
more
just-
time to figure out
Yeah,
my
it's true.
terrible idea.
And this is
Okay.
what you do in the
Yeah.
Freemasons, right? You
Yeah.
just keep talking the whole time.
Freemasons.
Yeah.
So I think
Is it pronounced Mazen?
Yeah.
really cool comic book idea.
Okay.
Oh,
Ready for
yeah.
this?
Yeah.
Picture this.
Okay. Actually, this would probably be more of a graphic novel.
Okay.
Okay. A food
Okay.
reviewer, right? Hear me out.
Yeah.
He goes around
Gordon Ramsay.
famous cities
Gordon Ramsay.
trying
so
to
far.
get food and rate it,
Gordon Ramsay so far.
but he's allergic to all of the food that he has to eat.
So that's like his kryptonite.
Exactly.
But for some reason, he just pursues it as his life's work.
But that's his job. It's the only source of income.
So, I mean, so my question at this point would be, why isn't he getting a different job? You know? That'd be my question.
I think you are looking down on him because he's not as practical as
Oh,
maybe
for sure. I'm looking
you
down.
want him to be.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking down on him.
Or
a lot.
her. Don't want to get canceled.
That's true.
Or her.
Yeah,
I think
Tim's totally right.
I think he
Or
or
her.
she should get another job, and I'm looking down on him or her for not doing that. So there you go.
From your position of power.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That sounds like an awesome title for a comic book.
That's
Position
where
of
we
power.
come in.
And
Position
that's
of power. Or
we're
power
down now.
position.
that. I don't know if that'll be
No, that whole time, I didn't think.
available
man.
on many sites.
Anyways. Anyways.
How is hot soup a part of the comic?
Hot soup.
I'm thinking something like borscht. Some hot borscht in this comic.
What is it? What is borscht? Is that like a Russian soup?
Is hot clamshell sausage
Ugh.
in boiling water. Is borscht.
It started Russian. Now he's kind of like an old
Yeah.
Frenchman.
Borscht. Put some bars into it, boy.
I don't.
I want to say my
And-
my comic book is going to be
say it then.
Some dude who
You
works
gotta have borscht in it or I'm out. All right.
some dude who works in a food truck by day
Imagine
Yeah.
a guy in his
Selling-
and then like cleans up restaurants at night.
Where's the borscht come in?
And that's what he does.
So there's no time in between for him to be a hero and have any powers.
Exactly. There's no time.
He's such a hard
He's
worker.
just like,
He needs to sleep.
I would be,
Yeah.
but dang it, I can't.
Too
we
much
call him working man?
borscht.
Yeah, we call him working man.
Yeah.
working
and that's
man
Yep.
It's the most
woman.
anticlimactic.
or woman.
Yeah, or woman. You know.
You know.
Yeah, but see, when people tell stories, they tell stories about the people that they identify with. So as guys, we identify with guys usually. Usually.
For a second there, I thought you were going to say Gandhi.
Also Gandhi. You know, we
I-
all identify with Gandhi in some way.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I just came up with this great idea, but I think it's already been taken. I've never watched it before. It is I came with this story about like this demon in hell that ends up not wanting to be there anymore, and then he wants to become a good guy, and then he's like about him escaping hell, and then he becomes this. He has the powers of a demon, but he starts using it for good. But is that what Hellboy is? I don't know.
Lucifer, you're thinking.
This Hellboy.
Lucifer is
born.
kinda
I
like
think you're
that.
talking about Marie Antoinette.
Oh, really? Okay. Yes, quite.
Wait, so funny thing about Gandhi. Not that Gandhi is funny or anything.
He's not
But
funny.
God,
yeah.
he's so funny.
Indian
But
man.
you know, the youth group kids, they
Borscht.
call me Gandhi.
Oh, you look like Gandhi.
Yeah,
for
right.
Sure.
Like I just
Yeah.
Do they not know
sure.
who
I woke
Gandhi
up
is?
and I'm just like, yeah.
Have they ever seen
I
a
mean,
picture of Gandhi before?
Gandhi Ardini.
I kind of doubt it actually.
Yeah.
even with the internet these
Can you
days.
imagine
Gandhi
how-
was Armenian.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Yeah.
No.
Armenia is pretty close to India.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
A lot of the same letters,
close
too.
enough.
They both have A's. But can
Yeah.
you imagine their confusion and disappointment when they finally do see a picture of Gandhi?
Right?
Did you do
Can you imagine
psychedelics?
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
not going to show it to him.
All right, can you imagine having that discussion with them?
No.
You have to sit them down.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, I would be mortified.
they're like crying, like
oh my gosh.
bawling. and you-
I'd be like, I'm sorry, I'm not the one that
Right.
tell you this, but
You would have to transfer churches and like.
oh, it would be a whole thing.
But then it'll be a problem again, and that's the comic book.
Oh, there's
You're
the comic book.
constantly thinking you're Gandhi,
People look at me,
and
I'm
once
like
they realize you're not, you have to
fully
like,
white,
yeah.
and they're just like,
Guys.
that dude looks like Gandhi, and it's wherever I go. It doesn't matter.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think that's.
Oh,
that's
I like
cool.
it.
Real quick.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, just a quick timeout. We need to do some. We need to discuss some housekeeping things here, and we need to do a better job of keeping an eye on Tommy in his life. Because I believe that Tommy has done a lot of psychedelics today.
I think this is his cry for help. This is
so
a cry
too.
for help. It's whenever things get pretty insane
Yeah.
with Tommy. Like these aren't regular Tommy attacks.
So
This is just
basically
like these
an
are like
intervention?
Tommy like it's gone full. Tommy, do you not get enough attention at home?
Like this is 4 weeks. Like just like loaded
we
up.
can talk to
It's
somebody
true.
about
It
that.
is
man.
true.
Yeah.
Shut up.
No,
Is there-
I'm glad you're not.
It was nice to get a little bit of a break. And then I was like last week because
Yeah.
the last week was an extra break.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know if I could do this.
Yeah. Yeah, and now
Yeah.
here we are,
And now here we are.
and we're having to deal with it.
Talking about
Yeah.
borscht.
What region is that from? So it's a soup. We know this.
It's from the river. It's boiling, piping hot borscht.
It's from the river.
Yes, you can see it.
Yes.
It's naked eye.
Yes.
Borscht from the river.
When the North Star light up the boiling river, you see piping hot borscht swimming upstream.
You know what we should have? We should have blow darts. Like whenever it starts, whenever it starts to get too bad,
Yeah.
it's just kind of like he starts going, "Hold blowers," and then we're like, he's like, "Hold it, and he just passes
Only
out.
Yeah.
if the camera isn't on the person who blows it, so that way it comes out of frame.
Yeah.
Oh
And you
yeah,
just see
good
the
call.
dart
Good
go
call.
like-
Yeah.
That means we're gonna need somebody to run the camera though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, is
true.
the camera off?
Well, we could zoom in. We could cut that part in post. We
Oh,
could
yeah,
edit
I could do
out.
it in post.
All of a sudden, the black
Yeah.
part of the screen just goes across
Yeah.
that.
In fact,
or
that's
a
the
white
name,
part of the screen.
That's the name of my comic book. Is we'll do it in post. Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. So apparently, that's my idea has been taken for a comic book to have a demon that's escaping hell and he wants to be good.
Right.
Well, quite honestly, I think the whole
Good idea.
Yeah, I know. I thought so.
even when you're not a Christian, the whole angel, demon, good or bad, like type of thing is such an entertaining
concept.
concept.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I think there's so much you can do with it. And if you look at like no idea is original anymore.
That's true.
No one cares about what you do; they care about who did it better. So
That is true.
You come up with something, and
So I'll do it better.
I mean, if that's true, then we're definitely not going to get watched.
Well,
That's so true.
sometimes
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
There-
Our
there's
listeners are pretty stupid.
one person.
You know,
Well, now no one's going to.
I feel like last season you said our listeners are actually pretty intelligent.
Yeah.
And now this is a complete 180.
So when you do the
Yeah.
mashup, make sure you play those two clips right next to each other.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Totally.
We'll have an after show called Talking How Was This Good for You?
Yeah.
Yeah. and it'll be all about how Tommy has completely 180'd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Men tell all.
Yeah,
We'll
it'll
go
be the
men tell all.
meta. It'll be the meta of what's going on
Yeah.
the podcast.
We should
Am I
reunion.
alone
Yeah.
in my assumption? Like,
We'll get
Come on, guys.
we'll get
Be
Emilio
honest.
Estevez.
I'm with you. Oh, yeah. Emilio Estevez
and
will host it.
yeah, Emilio Estevez and
Gene Wilder.
and Shia LaBeouf
And Donna.
What
Yeah.
an interesting combination of people.
Right?
Did you say and Donna? Like
Don Knotts.
Like
And Don Knotts.
Donna Nuts.
Get all three of them. Get all three of them.
Two
on
of them
it.
are dead,
Yeah.
but we'll
Shia
figure it
LaBeouf.
out.
Do it.
Just do it.
Do
Sitting next to
it.
the corpses of Gene Wilder and Don Knotts.
Yeah.
But,
Do you guys ever see that Shia LaBeouf movie that's kind of like about him?
oh, the one that made $7?
What's it like about the boy?
What was it good-
Honey Boy or something?
Oh, no.
Honeywell.
Honey Boy.
Honey boy.
Honey Boy.
What was
Honey
the?
Dome. Honey
What
Dome.
was the?
Yeah.
Oh, he was. Oh, Fury. We talked about that.
I've never seen that.
He was good
Yeah.
in Fury.
Yeah, I need to see that.
He was good in Fury.
You gotta
Fury.
see that.
So
It's
when
a really
these
good
movies
movie.
come out, do you guys like watch them right away or like
Nah,
Tim.
it's
do you
more
like
about
go
the
to Walmart and you walk by that bin
it's
and
the
you're like, oh,
zeitgeist.
Fury.
Walmart.
Yeah, it's the
It's,
Milieu.
it's like like you've seen it around for a while. It's kind of like, oh, okay, I gotta, and it's on Amazon Prime or whatever. You're like, oh, everybody's watching that. I got to take a look.
Or by other
You
means,
know?
like I watch movies.
I never got that urge.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't,
No,
I don't
But I mean,
understand.
like
Watching
Netflix is a big
TV
one.
and
Like
movies on
everybody's
your
watching
phone.
something
done
on
it.
Netflix. Like they have the
How?
top 10 for the weekend, kind of a
Bored.
thing.
I get
and you
that.
can tell who's watched this
I get
Friday,
that.
I don't
Saturday.
do it. I've done
You
it
know,
for
and
years,
there's
but
hundreds of
I've done
tweets
it.
about whatever's
No,
top
I've
10
done
in there.
that.
And
I've
like
always
I've
been
done
a-
that. You know what I mean? Like,
I'll watch a movie if someone wants to watch a movie.
Oh, I'm LeVar Burton.
no, okay.
Other
like
than
you're
that,
more of a
I'm a-
social movie
I'm
guy.
a
great
TV
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Like I'll watch a brand new show and experiment with that. But,
Captain
like, just
Core is about to
clicking on a
overload.
movie and just watching it.
That was my LeVar Burton.
Unless I've heard about it. If I heard about it,
Right,
it's,
right.
or if it
Kind of
if I'm
word of
hooked
mouth.
to a
thing.
certain
Amish.
actors.
Right,
Like I'll
okay.
watch a movie with like
Yeah.
Denzel or Leo in it,
Oh, absolutely.
like and have never heard of the movie.
Yeah.
and I'll still.
Oh
watch it.
yeah, because you know they got the chops for it. Yeah.
Denzel is such a good actor.
He
Man.
is.
Oh man,
I love Denzel Washington.
John
Your
Q.
favorite
John Q.
Oh,
Man.
Denzel Washington movie.
Denzel.
Your favorite.
My favorite one. Oh man, that's a tough one. I love Man on Fire.
Yes.
Or
That's
Woman
a
on Fire.
great-
Or
Woman on Fire.
or Woman on Fire.
Or All Women on Fire.
Yo, he is like just burn it all down.
It's
Hence the
Man
name
on
You know
of the
what's
Fire.
movie.
interesting about that movie too? It's one of those conundrums in Hollywood where it has very bad reviews, but fan
It
reviews
does?
are extremely high. Yeah, it has like
Oh,
a 37
critics
on
know-
Metacritic.
No,
37.
no, nothing.
Like,
you kidding me? Critics know
that
nothing.
movie
They're all
is
Jon
great.
Snow.
It's
They know
the
nothing.
critics that are out now did not go to school for film.
Oh yeah,
review.
dude, I miss Roger
They did.
Ebert.
They
Roger
did.
Ebert was-
Exactly.
Here's the
The guys
issue.
from 20 years ago did.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
Now
here's
they're
the
just
issue.
like bloggers on the internet being like, oh, I've seen like 30 movies. I know what
know.
I'm talking about.
Here's
Yep.
the issue with movie critics, and you could argue the same thing for music too. They're critiquing the things that we don't care about, so of course they're harsher.
Correct.
So they're
Yeah.
critiquing it almost kind of like for
Oh,
other critics. So
Yeah,
they're critiquing it for other.
I would
critics.
say, yeah, but I would say there's still a handful of like regular moviegoers who are looking for quality
Ronald Reagan.
in a lot of the same ways that critics are
JFK.
looking for
I
quality.
disagree.
I don't know
Cary
that
Grant.
it's a majority. I don't
Carrie
think it's a
Underwood.
majority at all.
Well, I think what I mean,
But I
is
think
like,
there's definitely
Carrie-
a minority of people that are like,
Carrie,
I want to go
S.
see a
Carrie.
good movie,
Right.
Because it's got X, Y, and Z
Carrie
in it,
Grant.
or
a
you know
good
whatever.
for like
Carrie
a consumer
Mulligan.
Carrie-
is different
Carrie
for like
Mulligan.
good like a critic. So like for
Yeah, but I think it's a range, right? Like there's a range of like there are people that are in it for is this a good movie, or there are people in it for like, oh, this is Marvel, it's a good movie.
Is it covered
You
in
know?
oil?
yeah,
You know
yeah,
what?
I agree with that.
Is it covered in oil, or is it covered in clay?
You know, and my movies professor
colloidal,
in
if
college
you
Or
will.
coil?
Was covered in oil.
was covered in oil the entire class. But my movies professor,
I was dripping in oil.
So like before the
5
class
weight
started?
30. They
he
couldn't
poured
get
some
off
oil.
of me.
No, but he would say that the criteria that he always used for knowing if a movie's good or not is like, did the movie set out to do what it was set out to do? Like,
That's a great.
did like simple as
great-
that. It's
yeah.
like, did you see the plot of this movie? Did it accomplish that in a coherent way that was entertaining and drew you in? And like
Yeah.
that's what we do. And I think a lot of movie critics will compare certain. I know it's very easy to do, but as a movie critic, you probably should actually resist this natural urge to compare one movie to another, and that's your criteria for it. And because it's like
That's a good point.
you,
yeah.
you-
Oh yeah. You can't compare movies to each other.
well, you can to a certain extent, but when you're
Right,
writing,
but they have to be like same genre, almost talking about like similar or
Like two
parallel.
World War II movies. Like how did
Yeah.
each movie?
But even that though, it's tough
It-
because then you
yeah.
have different directors who have a different vision
Exactly.
and visual style. Like you can't compare 1917 to Saving Private Ryan. Like they're two different.
They are.
They're totally
and they're
different movies.
different
about,
times. They're different time settings. They're
this is
different.
the
Yeah, because one's in
Yeah.
1917.
Yeah, it's so
Dang.
different.
Yeah.
But this is
I
both
don't
the
know that I've ever
beautiful and
compared
frustrating
movies
part about
against
it
each
is
other to
because
know if they're good
certain
or
things
not.
are left.
Yeah, but I feel like movie critics do
I'm
that.
listening.
certain things
I'm
are
not.
left for
I think you're right.
interpretation.
I think they
Open
do.
interpretation.
I think that's
Like, take
not a
music,
good way to go
right?
about it.
Because I
You
can
listen to an album
I can
and
pick
you
it up.
go, hey, this is amazing.
I can pick it up in. It doesn't matter what they're talking about.
But if
Tommy's full on interview mode right now. He's
right, we'll
got his
listen.
microphone.
It's what you get out of certain things are ambiguous, and I think either due to the
Big word.
director's
Yeah, I'm a little nervous.
laziness or ignorance, or sometimes it's ambiguous intentionally.
Oh, that was that
There
word
was
again.
again.
Ambiguous.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So like
ambiguous.
the director goes, you know what? I want to leave it to interpretation. I want to see what you think.
Shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
the guy who made Ridley Scott.
Oh.
What movie?
Aliens?
Who knows what the heck he was talking about?
In what movie?
Blade
The
Runner.
guy who made
Oh, Blade
Scott,
Runner. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good. Yeah,
Although
his
the-
father.
there's
Christopher
some
Nolan
themes in
does
there.
this a lot too. Where it
Yeah.
leaves you in the end,
Blade
you're
Runner-
like, I'm like, oh, what's going on here? You
Blade
know?
Runner is a classic example because the very end of it is very existential.
Oh yeah, and there's
It's
so many
very
questions.
Did you guys watch Man
That's
in
a
the
good
High
word.
Castle?
Yeah.
Yes, I
Amazing
watched
word.
the first 2 seasons and I couldn't stay interested.
Either could I, but I watched it anyway.
Which was
Did
it?
you finish it?
And the ending was the most underwhelming, annoying
believe
thing
it.
in the universe.
What are we
I
talking
believe
about?
Man in the High Castle, right?
Strung me
Oh,
along
yeah.
for 3 seasons.
And I
I was
wanted
into
to
it
enjoy
for 3
it.
seasons, and then I heard the 4th season ending was awful.
stunk.
I couldn't get into the whole show, and it was so frustrating to me because
didn't
the
answer-
concept
was so good.
The
awesome.
concept is great,
Like,
but it is based on a book.
I
It
wanted
is,
to
yeah.
like that show more than I wanted to like any other show ever.
I feel like if they hadn't gone the way of the book at all,
Yeah.
they probably would have done
Okay,
better.
so what was the
Like
concept
Bernadette
and
Honest
how
and
did it
things
fit?
like
Yeah.
that.
Concept was alternate history, so it's like set in like the 1950s, where and 60s, early 60s,
yeah, early, yeah.
where Germany wins World War II. They get the A bomb and they drop it on New York City, and then Japan owns the like western half of the U.S., like
yeah,
California,
like up to the Rockies.
and then Germany owns it's like the
Like,
American
they own the
Reich.
majority
the
of it.
2/3.
Yeah.
And there's a little neutral zone in the middle.
That's like actually like
Yeah.
you could see like it's like been cut in half
Yeah.
almost like with
It's like a
bombs
D-
and
And
yeah.
it's
Like a
this
DMZ,
thing where like
yeah.
these films keep popping up and the Nazis are trying to stamp them out, and they show video footage, real video footage of the U.S. winning World War II. And they're like, in a different
Something you
reality,
can
this
obviously
is true.
not fake in the 1960s.
So how do they obtain
And
information
it gets
from
into like
another
the
reality?
multiple multiverse thing. It's like
Right.
in a
That's
different
cool.
timeline we did win.
Right.
Yeah, I said I never got that far to know what was happening, but also the thing is I started to not care
Mm-hmm.
because they never answered any questions and they were constantly adding more and more
Right,
questions.
and let me
I was
tell
like,
you,
I'm
they
getting
added
sick of
more
this.
questions
It sounds
to the
like
very end
Lost.
and answered none of them.
That sounds like
the
Lost.
dumbest-
Yeah, great point.
J.J. Abrams,
Yeah.
come on.
Except I watched that 2 times through, and
Did you really?
I loved it.
Lost?
I love Lost. It's
Really?
one of the best shows I've ever
Wow.
seen.
Well,
Okay.
I always
Tim.
had this
Flaws,
thing.
yeah,
Tim.
major flaws.
I always
I
had this.
honestly couldn't. I didn't respect it at
I
all.
love the characters.
Because as it went,
Hey, buddy.
I could tell he was writing
Come on.
for more questions
Hey,
than
hey, hey,
answers.
we're talking
Yeah.
here.
And I don't like that as a trope.
That's
when
fair.
writers do that.
Totally accept
Because I
that
don't
critique.
like that. I don't like
Yeah.
that. So.
I don't like that. I don't know how to spell trope. But the second thing is,
TROUPE.
it sounds like it.
TROOPERO.
It's troop. It's pronounced troop. It's TROUPE.
Poop.
Yeah.
POOOO.
I always had this thing, and I don't know why.
Poop.
Where,
pee-pee.
whenever a show is popular,
Pee-pee.
like Lost, Walking Dead,
Yeah.
Heroes,
Poopy.
I could never
Bobby.
watch it with the masses.
Poopy.
Like if everybody, like
With the what?
the masses, like if everybody,
Oh, with the masses.
yeah,
Yeah.
if everyone's watching it, they're going like Game of Thrones was like that.
Tommy
too.
attack. Tommy, you all right?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
With Game of Thrones was like that too. Like when that was out, like I wasn't watching.
I watched
took
it
for-
after it was done.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it took for like the waves to
Yeah.
go by.
For
But
the
I will
waves
say
of
this:
yeah.
Game of Thrones.
I could never get into Walking Dead. I just couldn't do it.
yeah, I
just
lost.
couldn't do
We
it.
lost it just around the same point, didn't we?
I think we did. It was when
Glenn
the whole
died?
Glenn thing happened.
I was like, I'm just done.
Yeah.
Like, and not that was like too brutal for me or something. I just lost interest.
Yeah. and would work out like Tommy just said to do.
It's a Matrix.
Speaking of movies,
We're on replay.
I usually ask this question. Yeah. I usually ask this question to people I like when I first meet them, just to kind of get how they are.
Hey, Tommy.
That guy's an idiot.
I can't believe you talked about Joe like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Poor
Joe, I
Joe.
don't
Nobody
know that.
likes
Sorry,
him.
Joe. And Joe's going to listen to this because he always does.
Yeah, and we don't like him.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about
So Tim's done.
that. Wow. We just,
It's like you shut
we
down.
just
You're
up and
like-
canceled Tim. Sorry, Tim.
Tim was fading into the
See, this is why
background.
we're trying to kick Rich off.
I'll be on Ellen.
Tommy, what are you
apologizing.
doing?
To nut.
Tommy, stop.
Tommy, I'm
Stop
going-
putting.
That's pretty neat.
Stop putting
That's the
replays on here.
multiverse right there.
We
Oh my
need
gosh.
to give you tranquilizers.
Yeah,
Okay.
we got to give you something.
Yeah. You are.
Where are those elephant tranquilizers?
Picture him in like a
Those horse
like a psych ward
tranquilizers.
right now, because it'd
Yeah.
be very easy to admit him into one right
Let's
now.
get some
wouldn't it?
padded walls up in here. Who's got a straight jacket?
He's
And
lost it.
That's the comic.
That's the comic.
He, Tommy, or Tommy's character
That's where he comes
Yeah.
in.
Mm-hmm.
gets admitted to a psych ward. However, he thinks he's in a podcast the whole time.
I think I'm in the peanut
The
butter matrix.
whole time. The peanut butter.
So he's interviewing everyone as if he is like
It's the same as the
podcast
regular
host.
Matrix, but everything's made of peanut butter.
Morpheus is
a peanut.
is dripping with peanut butter with sunglasses.
No,
It's where Schleal came from. It's the origin.
Morpheus.
Uh,
Morpheus
the origin
is
story
a
of
peanut.
Schleal.
He's a peanut with sunglasses on.
Take the red peanut
Mr.
or the
Peanut?
blue peanut.
Right, and then, yeah, he holds his hands open.
The
and
red
there's peanuts
peanut
there.
or the blue peanut.
Exactly.
Oh boy.
And like all the
Morpheus just dripping.
peanut butter. Also, when it goes to him waking up in the real world, instead of them all being in these like little blob things, they're all in these giant peanuts and they're breaking open, and the people open up and there's inside.
And there's peanut butter.
And they're floating in peanut butter.
Yeah, they're floating in peanut butter.
There's like the entire movie is
That's the
just
umbilical liquid.
tan. Like the entire
The whole landscape. Like there was peanut butter dripping off the camera shooting it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Or George Washington Carver.
Mr. Anderson, welcome back. What's that?
They break through the clouds, and then all you see is the sun is a circle of peanut butter.
dripping under the
Or
land.
like a skippy
Yeah.
jar.
What a dumb movie that would be. That'd be so dumb.
Wow.
Watch it.
Oh man.
Wow.
Yeah.
My stomach
How you
hurts.
liking the
Oh, the iPad?
no?
The
Because
new?
I have a mini too.
Oh,
This
I have
is
a Mini
is this the
3.
latest mini?
yeah, it's the Mini 5.
Yeah, as do I.
Yeah.
But I was debating on whether or not to get the pen with it. Or
So
not.
this is not an Apple Pencil. This is like the cheap off-brand, like $20 pencil.
How dare you?
That was more than my headphones.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was so awesome.
That was a good
Your
one.
stylus costs more than my headphones. I love that. Continue.
This guy over here making like he's like you can hear like 30. You can hear like through the years in your headphones.
Oh, I can hear decibels
30 years
on
ago?
decibels right now, man.
Yeah. You're reaching out through the multiverse.
Honestly, this sounds like Bowers and Wilkins headphones. That's so clear. So, I could probably
He cannot be serious.
I could mix music with these headphones perfectly fine.
Surely you
Yeah.
cannot be serious.
Like, but I would put a bunch of cassette tapes in a bowl and mix them.
comment on what he just said because I know that's your wheelhouse there, sir.
Yeah. Do you have a house with wheels? Are you eating your
It
microphone
is
right now?
incapable. He is incapable. I always call him it because he's so odd.
Yeah.
He is incapable of speaking anything at all.
It's been a long week.
Yeah.
And my brain's still pretty gone.
And it's only Monday.
And it's only Monday.
Yeah.
Sunday's my work day, folks.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
I was working from like 5:30 to 9:30 last night.
5:30 p.m. to 9:30
5:30
p.m.
a.m. to 9:30
Oh, okay.
p.m. And I'm just tired.
4-hour
Yeah.
workday.
You did a lot of stuff.
This is what you're.
You were around a lot of people. You
what
played a
tired
lot
looks
of you played a lot of instruments.
Oh, you play instruments?
Yeah.
Little ice shavings on there.
What's your favorite
Garnish.
instrument to play?
Oh. Honestly,
Bagpipes, isn't it?
As long as they're from Baghdad.
Yeah. Baghdad bagpipes.
Here's the thing:
Baghdad
if I could go back in
bagpipes.
time, kind of like your book, and redo things, I would just get really good at drums.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, there you go.
Interesting.
any day.
But
you
I-
know the
but
movie That
that's-
Thing You Do. You ever see that movie with Tom Hanks about
Yeah.
a one-hit wonder band from the
Oh
60s
yeah, I've
with
seen
Liv
Whiplash.
Tyler? Oh, there you go.
You
okay.
you love that movie. I have heard you talk about that movie
I'm sick of it.
ever since you were in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ever
It's
since
just
you were like 5. I'm tired
it's
of
about
it.
a
Where-
drummer,
Where I think
and I just
you-
fell in love
yeah.
with that movie.
Yeah.
So what is it about the drum? As
You fell
an
in love with the
instrument
drummer or the movie?
That
I think. Yeah, I fell in love with the drummer, and then I realized a lot of other things about me personally.
Right, right.
that Came after. I think drums are fun because you
hit them.
It's all about you create a feel
Yes.
for a song. It's like you get to decide like how it feels. Like you're a little behind the beat, a little ahead of the beat. Are you pushing it?
You're
or
in the beat.
You're in the pocket.
Is it loud?
and then
Is it soft?
You hit
right?
the, hit the
You have
stuff.
so
Yeah.
much control. You,
You
know.
do.
I can understand.
Whereas
that.
like
It's-
guitar is like a flavoring instrument. You know.
Well, part of me feels like string instruments give you a lot of control too. So, would you think the learning curve for
Like
like
trumpets.
percussion instruments? How would you compare that to like other instruments?
Yeah, because I think you can get away with not having feel on other instruments and still be okay.
I've felt
I
every
think-
instrument I've ever played.
I think a good musician on any instrument has feel.
It has.
I think
They all have a
drums,
really good
You
feel.
have
yeah,
to
like my
have feel.
trumpet, I could feel the brass.
You could
Or
feel the
else
brass.
Oh, you could.
Yeah.
Or else it's just very obviously bad.
It wasn't like
you
my
know?
hands were numb.
So
I hadn't
oh,
been-
what I'm
I didn't
hearing is
sit on them for an
100%
hour and then like hold the trumpet and was like, oh my gosh,
you
I
don't
don't know
get
how
to the
this feels.
ceiling as quickly.
I don't even know
with
what
drums as
I
you
feel
would.
naked right
Yeah.
now. I'm not even holding
Yeah.
anything.
Right.
Okay.
Same with the
Yeah.
keyboard, man. I don't feel the keys.
And you know, also drums. Like it's the only thing where like it's just a very primal. Like you can whack them. You know. Like,
So
that's
what's
fun.
the?
It's very
I do
primal.
agree.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is
I do
very
agree.
deep, this discussion.
So what's the equivalent? Because there's certain parts of an instrument I just like, and not even the instrument itself, but like just accessories for the instrument.
Yeah.
That I see is like nice, but like irrelevant, like a guitar pick.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say is the equivalent for drums? To be like a guitar pick, like where it's nice to have and it gives
The
you your own
sticks, right?
feel, but maybe it's not as important.
The sticks can be different.
A lot of different kinds of drumsticks.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
brushes.
but I don't think that's the same as a guitar pick.
Yeah.
though.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Honestly, I would say it's
having
probably
2 arms because Def
mean,
Leppard
that-
drummer has
Doc
one arm.
Ock
Right,
is
there are a lot of
really
drummers that
good.
have one
Doc
arm.
Ock is
It's,
really good on
cymbals.
drums.
He is. He's great.
I think it's cymbals.
Cymbals.
Don't eat them.
Yeah.
Well,
It's true. That is true. Sometimes
They're
you don't
extra.
need cymbals.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't agree with that at all.
Well,
listen to
you'd
the
be
band Mute
wrong.
Mute mouth.
Mute
Mute
mouth?
Math?
Mute Math?
Mute Math.
Really cool band.
Monmouth?
Their drummer Darren King, awesome dude.
Oh, yeah?
Plays a really tiny, old, beat up '60s drum set. Just
Okay.
this guy. No other cymbals.
Yeah.
And it's awesome.
No hi
I know.
hat.
And he
gosh.
plays huge stadiums, and it sounds great.
I hate
Ooh.
that. Wow.
Yeah.
So what is the name of each cymbal here? Which one
you
is
got
the high?
We gotta go soon.
hi-hats.
All right, let's leave
here.
right now.
Crash cymbal. Ride cymbal.
Let's just do it.
Ride.
Ride. Yeah.
Okay.
Ride the rod.
Got it.
Well,
Ride the rides.
Hi, Rich. Hi, how are you?
That's what I
Yeah.
I
Couple questions
appreciate-
for you here. Yeah.
I appreciate
Edit that
music
out.
as like an art, but
It's
like
a primal art form.
I don't appreciate all music.
Right. Only
Yeah.
music that you can fit inside your butthole.
I don't know. I don't appreciate all riches.
Only if you're listening to it.
Only
that
this
way.
rich.
What music do
I
you want
actually
playing
don't
inside of your
appreciate.
butthole?
I was expecting that. What music can I fit in my butthole?
No. What music do you want playing in your butthole when you die?
That is not what I expected to answer at all.
I feel like Baroque.
Like at your funeral,
Yeah, Baroque.
You should have an open casket funeral, and there should be music coming out of your butthole. And I want to know what song.
But no,
it
it,
is.
it, would- no.
Does
it
that
would be
mean there's a
really muffled.
speaker?
No. No.
Positioned in the
It would
casket.
be muffled.
Like bent over with my butt up in the air, and there's music coming out of it.
No. You would be on your back. And
You'd
it
be
would
on your back.
muffled.
You'd be flipped over.
And, no, it would be muffled, and no one knows. Like, what is that noise?
Yeah, so it's music that
Right.
doesn't sound good
what
muffled.
is
okay.
that? And then they flip you over, and then it's obnoxious.
Yeah.
and
I
loud.
feel like I honestly, legit, I feel like rap because you could hear the kind of like when it's muffled in a car with the windows up.
Right, exactly.
It could just be
And
like,
right. I'm like, what is that?
high bass.
and you just
Yeah.
hear like this. You're just like, so that's all you're hearing, you know?
What is that? And then they flip you over, and then it's
Just
like
like
clearer.
Oregon in the background.
Wait a minute. People are like, what is that? And eventually it escalates like when they're turning the body over, like, what is that? They've had their ear down and like they're like running along my body, and eventually it ends up like where they've like pulled my pants off in my casket, and they're like, oh, is that where it's coming from? And that's my funeral.
That's the last words of your funeral. You want to be, oh, that's where it's coming from.
It'll be on his tombstone.
There's also this video
That would
of
be good too.
this person that's like, I really highly recommend looking it up, is like how I want
So
my
don't
body
do it then.
displayed at my funeral. And it's this person, I'll show you afterwards. They're on this ride that's like this like thing that takes you around the whole ceiling, like you're hanging from it, and you're supposed to hold on and like be swinging, having fun. And she's just dangling from it like this, and it's like flying around the room. And that's how I want my body displayed.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
how I want mine. I just want everybody to be able to see it evenly. You know, I'm just
No,
flying around the room.
Yeah,
So
just
No.
flying around the room,
dangling,
just you on
I'm
a...
just ragdolling it,
Yeah.
and I'm just.
That would really be the most fun.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Personally, for viewers.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So,
Well, hey, we gotta go.
oh gosh,
Yeah, it's good.
Goosh.
It's a good
Tim, thanks
Yeah.
for coming.
No problem. Thanks
Dude,
for having me.
Yeah, man.
Tim.
Thanks for coming, Tim.
You were here.
Yeah.
Always a
Gosh, you
pleasure.
were here.
Tim, what's your podcast?
I have a podcast. It's called I'll Talk If You'll Listen. Recently just dropped episode
What? Just, oh my gosh. Did you just fart into the mic?
75.
Oh, wow. Well,
so loud either.
Yeah,
that happened.
I'm sorry, guys.
well, I'm actually kind of glad that he can't hang out tonight.
Yeah,
now, you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
No, I have a show.
We're going to ban him from all posts.
I'll Talk If You'll Listen
sing
on
into the
all
mic?
major platforms, Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube, Apple Music, Google Podcasts, wherever you decide to listen. And I recently just dropped episode 75, so
Nice.
hopefully everyone will enjoy that.
And we're just going to ban Rich from all the platforms.
Indeed.
That way he's not allowed to listen anymore.
I'm sorry. Oh man.
I feel good.
Oh, it was a really. I'm not sure if that
You-
stinks.
you
So
got
I can't
off,
smell
You
it.
got it off your chest.
Well, it got off somewhere.
Yeah.
Is that the place where the music comes from?
That's the trumpet.
Oh man. Well, that was really great, guys.
Yeah. You know, we wish we could say the same.
Indeed.
Somebody else may have to finish this one off today.
Well, you know what they say about turnips on a Tuesday.
Make borscht.
Exactly. Make borscht.
Make it borscht.
Well, guys,
Make borscht and good night.
have a good night.
Have a good borscht.
Oh man.
Thanks so much for listening to How's This Good for Anybody? Listeners, this is your call to action. We want to continue to bless your eyes and ears with unbelievable content. So, if you're a fan of the show or you find us insufferable, we need you to like, comment, and share the crap out of us on every single social media platform that you can think of. It's the best way to support you boys here at the podcast or bring us to justice. Oh, and don't forget to rate and review us on Apple Podcasts as well. See you next week.